Hey everyone, and welcome on back to Building with Whip. Today, we are working back here in the Nordic village a little bit more. Last episode, we came through here, built up this awesome little kind of forest house through here, complete with a full interior. I think for one of the very first times in a very, very long time, we did a full interior, and I love this one a lot because the fireplace right here actually lights up the entire house. We got a little storage room back here and everything, and we got this awesome little front area. I do have a question for you guys today, though, to get this episode started off. As we're working on this Nordic village, or not little Nordic forest village right here. The goal is to like surround everything with trees, so we want to get trees and everything right up here. But what for you guys would be the one thing that we can add that we haven't added so far that could really bring out this little atmosphere in this area right here? What could we add? Say maybe like scarecrows to the fields, carts on the pathways, or something else, like maybe like a little graveyard or a shrine or something. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about that one. I'm really curious to get some more ideas in here because I'm kind of running dry in this area, so some help from you guys there would be awesome for ideas to do on this kind of stuff. What we're going to be working on today, though, is we're going to be working on building another one house kind of similar to that guy, but also blending in the old style of our original one over there with the grass roof. So I really want to bring in the grass roof, but I really want to go ahead and kind of work with the same style of roof where we had it really weighted on one side with an extra little sticking outing bit like that, and then the interior kind of sunken down into the ground to kind of keep it warm from all the snow. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. So I want to go ahead and build up another one of those guys right there. But on top of that, I want to go ahead and get a bunch more trees in here to start out the episode. Mostly we got to get that spruce tree in right there, and then also we got to go ahead and get a few guys probably up around this ridge line. I think that'd be a good way of doing it, kind of getting a few more things in here. We have a bunch of spruce wood and spruce leaves and all that cool stuff, so we don't really have to worry about materials for a while, and we could build probably another 40 or 50 spruce trees before we have to go farm anything. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but that'd be nice if we had that many leaves. We got 2 shulker boxes. Hopefully it can get us close to that many. But anyways, one more little news tidbit here for you guys as we're going to be getting started on this episode. Mojang announced in Pre-6 came out a little while ago, and they announced that 1.13 is going to be coming out by the end of July, hopefully. So whatever the heck that means for them, but that's what they announced, is that we'll have 1.6 here at the end of July, hopefully. So, hopefully it will actually happen and we don't have too many more weeks of working in 112 here. I'm loving this little extra village we have here. I think it's a cool way of doing some final things before wrapping up, doing another world download and tour and all that big stuff, and then moving on to new projects once 1.13 hits. We'll obviously be coming back to this guy, but yeah, end rant for this time. I think it's time we go ahead, kick this off into good old time-lapse mode, and I will see you guys on the other side of this here time-lapse. All right, everybody, for today's comment or question of the day, it's coming in from Ramus, and he's asking, do you ever plan on going the opposite direction from Papyrus as well? All your builds are linked into one road to Papyrus. What about going out the other direction? Short answer, yes, I would love to do that. Long answer, I have no idea what we want to do over there. And second on that, we're kind of working on this area so far. The plan is to kind of finish the mountain range and go down into a valley region on the other side and have that road eventually link up on this long looping thing to create a big circle. Basically, that's kind of my end goal right now. But beyond that, I have no idea what we can include over there, what even styles we want to go for. I'm thinking maybe an Asian build somewhere would be really cool, hidden up in the mountains. Maybe like a shogun, I don't know, temple or something. I thought that'd be kind of cool. I probably butchered all that right there. But anyways, let me know if you guys have ideas for other builds in general that we could do. What type of styles would you love to see me doing here? I'm always open ears for that. I'm really interested to hear what you guys got to say. So anyways, let's hop back in the world and we can finish up the projects for today. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I love this. Oh, guys, I don't know about you, but I am really, really feeling it right now in this area. This is so freaking cool. Oh man, and this view right here, I love this. We got the wheat field right there. We got all our trees in the background. Got the house kind of sticking out of the woods there. Oh man, I'm loving this area. After that time lapse, I decided to come back in and throw one in right here. I wasn't thinking about it at first. And then I was like, you know what? We could have a tree right there. It just feels like it's too open. We need something kind of in the middle of this place. So we went and added another little tree right in there. And ooh, it's looking so cool. So we got to go over here now. And we got some cool stuff that we're going to be working on. I want to go ahead and put another house in this area. But I'm thinking I kind of want to drop it down into there. But I wanted to make it a wider one. So I'm not super sure. basically the plan was to, let's actually just go ahead and do something right here. So we can do that guy right there, and then I was gonna have bam and bam. We'll have double doors, and we'll have this kind of come down, and then we're gonna bring you back 2 blocks, and then you come back 2 blocks, and then these guys are both gonna go out and create kind of little sheds almost. So we'll have 3 blocks right there, and then it's gonna come back. Let's see, we go back 1, 2, and I basically wanted to have this place kind of going out on both sides. So we bring you out 1, and we can kind of create these little side rooms almost where we can have some people living in. So we got something like that, and then bam, right there. I was thinking something like this could be kind of cool to have this right in here, all kind of down on this level. So we'll drop it down again and maybe like raise it up on this back half, and we can have some cobblestone on that side kind of piled up and looking pretty cool and snazzy and stuff. But anyways, we can go ahead and kind of do bam, 2, and so that's 3, and then so we can do bam, bam, and it'd be coming across here. So that'd be like this, and then bam, bam, and then if we did you, and then we do our full strip right across the side, and then we can go ahead, and I'm thinking for the front here, we kind of just step it up like this, doing the same thing we did before. So we just kind of keep stepping this guy up here, and bam, and then we can go ahead and add that sticky outy log bit right in here and bring this guy all the way out to there. That could be kind of cool. And then so we can copy this up on this side here real fast. So it's just going to be kind of having all these walls stairs sticking straight into the side. Then that's going to be here, and then this guy's going to be something like this, and you. And then we get the 2 slabs on the top right there. So we get our full sticking out little bit that we were working on beforehand, or not beforehand, but on the other area like that. And then I was thinking it would kind of come back over to this area. Then we got these guys coming up to this spot right here. And then here I wanted to go ahead and kind of have this go in. I wanted to go ahead and bring some slabs into here and basically have it end right like that. So we could have it go ahead and just do something right there. Or do we want to have the stairs go through? Maybe for now, let's go ahead and have a stair come into there. But so we have this going, and then we have this kind of stepping all the way across, doing that same kind of roughed up pattern that we did beforehand. So we'll go ahead and bring it right to here and here. And then this guy will come all the way across here. The way I want to make this a little bit as a mix-up, as I was talking about earlier between the other ones, is I want to go ahead and add in a way for us to have grass on the roof. I don't know how we're going to do that quite yet. We might just do it in this whole central area right here that we're kind of shaping out right now. I think that would be kind of cool to have a bunch of grass in there. But you guys get the general idea for what I want to do with the roof right here. So let me go ahead and get the rest of this guy in place and kind of get the base shape of this guy up, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys. Welcome back. So we've got a lot of stuff done here so far. I went ahead and done a little bit of work. I threw a few windows into this place, and we got this nice little staircase in here so you can enter in through either door. Then we have a staircase down right there. Got a nice little blocked off area right there. I figured we could throw some tables or storage or something like that. For now, we're going to go ahead and drop a little crafting table right there so we can use it later on. We got this great central open area, and what I wanted to do actually was I wanted to go ahead and build a fireplace literally straight up in the middle of this guy. I know it's going to make it a little crowded in here, but I think it'd be a really, really cool thing that we can go ahead and add in. And then right here, we'll go ahead and just kind of bring it up out the side like that. And we can go ahead and what if for you, we go ahead and bring in our little stair action like this and do a little bit of bam and bam and bam and bam, and then throw a wall on top. And that can be kind of where the top of the fireplace spits out. And that brings us to our next little thing that we're going to be working on, is I wanted to go ahead and see what it would look like if we basically just brought grass all the way across this guy. We'll obviously do a little bit of work on the inside to make it blend in a little bit more, but I'm thinking this could actually turn out to be really, really cool and kind of blend those two styles that we were working with earlier and just turn it into something really interesting. I can come back in later and do some grass and some ferns and things like that, just break it up a little bit. But I'm thinking right now this could actually be something really, really cool that we can add into this area and kind of bring that thatch roof style across. Let's go and bring you guys all the way across here. It's a good thing that I brought 2 stacks because we're going to be 1 shy. Well, I don't know how we got an odd number of stacks there. There must be one down below. I don't know. Oh, no, we're missing one right there. We would have been too shy. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Math is a thing. But yeah, so we got this little area down here. And what I was thinking was we're going to kind of fill up the whole place like so. And then we can take some slabbage. And we need all of our cobblestone in here. We do that's not a slab, that's a stair. So we can do slab, 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 and slab. And then I was thinking we do stair, stair, and stair, and stair. And then we right here we go ahead again and do a slab kind of action right up here or something maybe. No. What if we did stairs right there? I think stairs right there will be a lot better. I'm trying to think that we can a way that we can kind of round this guy out a little bit. I wish we could make those like corner stair blocks. So like this chunk right here would be filled in. So like just that corner one would be missing. That would be perfect for this. But I don't think we have the ability to do that because Minecraft is kind of lame sometimes about stuff like that. But what if we went ahead and does that make it look too chunky? Let's go ahead and light our fireplace right here and just see kind of what it looks like. So we can do that and light it, and that looks a little weird. I don't really like those guys right there, and I'm thinking we might want to say screw it to these stairs down here and just do some full blocks and go ahead and count up our full blocks there and then add on a little bit of like an extra slab on top or something like that. How would that look? I think that'll make it almost too flat though. Let's leave those guys out. We could do that, and then what if we did the walls right there, and then on top of these also we'll do more walls to make it even more pointed and poking up there. I think that's a good way to do it. Yeah, I like that one. Then we can go ahead for you and get rid of that, and then bring in our stairs and do a stair right there, and then we can go ahead and do a stair. Nope, that's not the stair I wanted. I want to get the bottom. There we go. Perfect. Got our stair up in place there. Now what we want to do is bring in some dark oak probably, I'm thinking. That's probably the way to go here. Some more dark oak stairs and kind of line this whole thing up there. Let me go ahead and do that real fast. I need to go grab some dark oak and I'll be back with you guys and we can kind of figure out what the inside of this place is going to be looking like. I did go ahead, not on this side, but I did add a door on this side. So we kind of have another way out to a little outcropping area back here, say if they want to look out over the valley or something like that. You know, that's a pretty dang good property right here. You can see everything. You could see for so long. You'd be able to see the ocean if we had a render distance turned up. These people got a really nice house right here. All right, so I went ahead and did a little bit of rearranging here. I decided that we should probably go ahead and have the staircase coming down on both sides so you can kind of enter and go around instead of having one basically going directly into the fireplace. So we went ahead and moved that guy around. I did go ahead and make up a bunch of brown beds, and I was working on getting a few ladders and things like that, so we can go ahead and kind of have this guy get up here so we can have a sleeping space right there. And I figured we could have another one right down here. So there's just a few little areas for people to sleep. We got 2 furnaces back here in the corner, so you can kind of live off of those guys. We got a nice little table right there. I do need to go ahead and pick up some chests and things that we have up here, and it's getting to be nighttime, so we're going to want to go ahead and sleep real quick. Good thing we have a bunch of beds though. I have a bunch of chests in here, so we can grab those guys, and then I should have some flower pots in there. Perfect. And oak saplings, there we go. We can go ahead and we'll grab 2 of them. For good measure, we'll get to. We can go ahead and sleep in our new house here real fast, and then we can go ahead and finish all of our decorating. I've been doing a little bit of work on the outside too, but I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't screw up our sleeping spot, but we should be fine here. Okay, so we got all this kind of stuff laid out. I do want to go ahead and start adding in some areas like that where we can come back in and throw in a few chests and things like this and just kind of help get ourselves set up here so we can have some more people living in here. After all, we are trying to place 4 beds in this guy, so we got to have space for 4. Let's not go ahead and put you there. We can do that and that. And then let's see here. Quick test though, on top of trapdoor, can you place a flower pot? You cannot. Okay, that's good to know. So we can't do that. I was actually planning on trying to squeeze one of those guys in here, but what we could do, that'd be kind of weird if we had another bed up here. This was kind of meant to be our storage side. So I want to go ahead and do this, and I know you can't open those, but that's fine. These chests are mostly here just for looks. We can go ahead and squeeze another chest and whatnot up in this area. Let's go ahead and make you 3 long, and we can get rid of that and go ahead and throw a crafting table or something up here. Do we have any made? We do not. Let's go ahead and make one of these guys real fast. We can do that action, drop you guys down, place our chest right up there, and bam. So that's looking pretty good. We actually were able to pull off having just this guy in here for being a light source, which I think is really, really awesome. I was able to pull that off. These corner bits were 7, but as soon as you added a block here, the upper, like on top of this is now 8, which is great, which means nothing can spawn in here. We have a lot of open spaces though, so I kind of want to go ahead and do this. Maybe do another crafting table right here. Then throw another chest on top of that guy. We might not be able to add all 4 of these beds in here, which is totally fine. We can save some beds. Or we could go ahead and... what if we brought you down and just did a 3rd right in here? We can save this last one for if we ever want to do, I don't know, some new type of something or another. Best description right there, I know. Best description ever. But yeah, this is looking really solid in here. I really like the feel of it. It's kind of got a nice small feel to it, and I think that works really well for what we're trying to accomplish here. I think we're actually gonna go ahead and just do that one guy there in the corner. I love how all the storage is kind of raised up off the ground for the most part, so they can maximize their warmer areas where there's gonna be a lot of people like sitting on the ground or just kind of hanging around. These guys really won't have a whole lot of chairs and things, since they'd be mostly, I know the beds are kind of like a push. I feel like they'd be really sleeping on like bear furs or things like that, just like a bundle of furs that they can kind of crawl into. That's kind of what my idea is. So I kind of like it that we're able to squeeze some of these extra things in here. I was trying to think if we had any other stairs. We might want to throw in another set of oak stairs and just try and see what it could look like as, like, can we do like a chair right there and right there? How's that look? It looks a little weird with that being a table out of oak too. But we could go ahead and turn that into dark oak maybe? What if we try, oh, sorry buddy. Sorry, we did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and try a dark oak table right here. So we can just do that just to make a little bit of difference in the color of the woods. Let's go ahead and do you and like that. And then let's go ahead and throw the last one right in there. That can work out just fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that being a dark oak. That helps a lot. If we had some carpet, we could throw like some brown carpet down here or something and kind of signify those bear rugs I was talking about. But I used all the wool I had on the beds here, so you know I didn't really have a whole lot of brown wool to begin with. But yeah, that's pretty much how the house is looking. I went ahead and added a few little fences on the corners like that just to give little extra bits of detail to it. Our back door leads out right there down that little kind of rocky path right there. I ended up bringing the rocks out on the back here just to get a little bit of extra detail and things like that, so it looks more like the rocks are piled up just to hold the house here. And we can maybe go ahead and throw like 2 of you guys right there. That'll work out just fine. And then this side we haven't really done a whole lot on. We're missing a fence right there. Let's go and throw that guy in. And perfect. So pretty much what's next here is I want to go ahead and kind of detail out this outside area with a bunch of flowers and plants and things like that. Throw some grass and ferns on the top there. And that's pretty much going to do it for this guy. So let me go ahead and get those materials in, plant some of them down, and I'll come back with you guys for a little bit of a progress update. All right, guys, welcome on back. I'm realizing how long this episode is now. As the sun is setting, that's going to be ending out our episode here as well. We got this awesome little house up. I went ahead and added a bunch of like just grass and oak leaves and things like that. I was going to bring you guys back in, build up some trees and whatnot, but I'm thinking we'll save that for another episode here. Just kind of as a heads up though, after you guys are seeing this one, I'm finally actually going out of town. I know I've told you guys the wrong date 3 times, but yep, this is actually the one before. So next week's episodes will be a little bit shorter, more just kind of catching up filler episodes and things like that, but I hope you guys enjoy those. I got some cool things planned for those. And we got 1.13 right around the corner, so I'm really excited for that one. Hopefully it'll be out within like a week or 2 of me getting back into all this stuff, so that'll be fun. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you on the flip side.